Clock is ticking. We're approaching closer and closer to finding out who is going to be the Ballon d'Or winner, man. I don't know. I actually don't know when the Ballon d'Or ceremony is. Y'all let me know in the comment section because I dead ass am lost. Listen, I know. I know about the Inigo Martinez situation, and I know there's gonna be a lot of Barca fans coming in here to tell me about it. I will be making a video about it tomorrow. Their static video might fuck around and come out tomorrow as well. Okay? So I'm just letting y'all know before we continue on this video. Anyways, leave a like on the subscribe button. Love y'all boys, love y'all girls. This is such a crazy situation, man. And I think it's best to talk about it tomorrow because more information about to come out. But yeah, that's just initial reaction chat. Y'all gonna see it at the end of the video. Deadass. Y'all deadass gonna see it at the end of the video. That shit real life caught me off guard. For the past couple of months, we've been assuming who's gonna be top 5, who's gonna win the Ballon d'Or, who we want to win the Ballon d'Or. In the comment section, I actually want y'all to let me know what y'all top 5 Ballon d'Or would be. But before we get into everything, leave a like on the video, click the subscribe button. Listen, they listed these 30 names right here. I've seen a lot of arguments on Twitter, on Instagram, on Yo, speaking of Instagram, yo, bro, who on God's Nerf ask for Instagram to drop location? Who asked for that shit, bro? Who asked for the locations? Am I the only one that got the update or not, bro? They did it. We're not even gonna talk about that. Let's just talk about the nominees first, bro. Okay, I know I get sidetracked. I got ADHD and stuff. Now, as y'all may know, last year there's a whole lot of controversy when it came to the Ballon d'Or. A lot of people were making it a big fuss, saying, "Oh my God, Vinicius Jr. should have won it. Carvajal should have won it. Jude Bellingham should have won it." But at the end of the day, the Manchester City center defensive midfielder Rodri has won it all. I can't lie, man. There was a lot of generational crash outs, man. I don't know if y'all remember October 2024 by any chance, you know what I'm saying, when Barcelona beat Bayern Munich, beat Real Madrid, and then Vinicius Jr. didn't win the Ballon d'Or. That was one of the biggest times.
Sensational.
Forget Vinny. Forget Vinny. If you only think international, why is Carvajal not winning it then? He's got club and country. He's got the Champions League, the La Liga, and the Euros.
Bro, this head loss was insane, bro. They wanted Carvajal to win it, bro. They didn't even look at Jude Bellingham. They didn't even look at Jude Bellingham's way to think. Nah, Carvajal. You didn't think about Jude Bellingham? The guy that literally led his country to the final in general. Literally went in the 23-24 season. Jude Bellingham was insane. Don't forget about this one, too.
This is good. This is good. Thank you. French football, Seferin, and all of these voters, thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you for not giving Vinicius the Ballon d'Or. Thank you for changing our season. Because trust me, this right here, we'll look at this in June and say to ourselves, that was the day that Real Madrid's season has been changed.
Vinny ain't cook shit, gang. How do I tell you, bro? He got fried by Lamine Yamal every time he went up against Lamine Yamal. He got outshined by Mbappe, nigga. Mbappe snatched the fuck out his chain. And he's looking like he's leaving Real Madrid. So, he didn't do shit 10 times more, my nigga. So, all I can say about that Ballon d'Or, head loss. Sensational head loss. A lot of Real Madrid fans, you know what I'm saying, they were going insane. Real Madrid in general were going insane. They didn't even bother pulling up to the Ballon d'Or ceremony because, you know, they knew Vinicius Jr. was not going to win. That's what happened last time in the 2024 Ballon d'Or. Well, now, here's the 2025. There's 30 names on this list that could possibly win the Ballon d'Or. 30 names here: Jude Bellingham, Dembele, Donnarumma, Desiree Doué, Dumfries, Dumfries, whatever you want to say his name, Girassi, Gyökeres, Erling Haaland, Hakimi, Kane, Kvaratskhelia, Lewandowski, Alexis McAllister, Lautaro Martinez, Kylian Mbappe, Scott McTominay, Nuno Mendes, João Neves, Michael Olise, Cole Palmer, Pedro Rafinha, Declan Rice, Fabian Ruiz, Mohamed Salah, Virgil van Dijk, Vinicius Jr., Vitinha, Florian Wirtz, Lamine, The Dream, Yamal. And I'm not gonna hold y'all. Some niggas gotta get up out of here. I don't know what type of dick some of these journalists were smoking before making this list. There's a lot of names that people disagree have been on here, man. Let me know in the comment section who y'all don't want on this list. Me personally, I'm gonna get straight to it. This is not no Real Madrid hate, even though I don't fuck with Madrid. Vinicius Jr., you should not be here. You did not have a good 2024-2025 season. A lot of Real Madrid fans could come in here and, you know, be his lawyer and lie to my face. Bro, you're not Saul. You're not Harvey Specter. Get the fuck out of my face, my nigga. Dead ass. This nigga was trash. He was chlamydia. He was AIDS. He knows that. You know that. Your mother know that. Your father know that. So don't even try to come in my comment section and try to lie to my face saying Vinicius Jr. should have been on here, bro. If there's anybody else, any Real Madrid player that could have been on here, instead of Jude Bellingham and Vinicius Jr., if I'm being completely honest with y'all, it could have deadass been Courtois and Fede Valverde. Facts. Courtois and Fede Valverde, and that's facts, nigga. The 3 Real Madrid players I would have in here was Mbappe, Valverde, and Courtois. Facts. And whoever disagrees, bro, you could suck the fart out my ass. Anyways, there's other players that you could take off here, but the players I automatically thought of my brain after reading this list was the likes of Caicedo, Pacho, Julian Alvarez, Kimmich. Those are the only 4 names that popped out into my brain. There's a lot that could, spawn in, but those are the 4 names. I don't know how Caicedo had a sensational season. Facts. So did Pacho. Pacho is one of the biggest reasons why PSG got to the final. He's one of the reasons why PSG won the treble. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Luis Enrique and but Pacho was sensational, man. Shout out to them Ecuadorian brothers, man. For real, they killed it this season, man. Erling Haaland. Debatable. A lot of y'all gonna be like, why is Erling Haaland? He was trash. Listen, although he was injured a couple times, did lose the final against Crystal Palace, bro. Man City as a whole were just AIDS, bro. Like they were just trash. I'm pretty sure Haaland was just like 30 something GA. I don't really remember. He had like a couple of good goal contributions and stuff. Should he really be on here? It's up for y'all discussion, man. I personally think he could be on here. I also think Marmoush could also be on here. Yeah, am I crazy to say that? I think Marmoush could have been on here, especially for the season he had at Frankfurt. I feel like people are low-key forgetting about that. Before he moved to Man City, the season he was having at Frankfurt was spectacular. So I don't know, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section. I've seen a couple of people on TikTok. I've seen a couple of people on Instagram say they could have put Barcola in here. Barcola literally got benched, and then he got replaced by Desiree Doué. You know what I'm saying? You could have put Barcola in here. How greedy do you PSG fans want to get, bro? You already have 9 of them. Then you already have 9 of them niggas in here. Like what, bro? You might as well add the coach. You might as well add the coach's butthole. Like, bro, come on, bro, relax. Okay, we get it, man. You won a treble. Fair play. You got 9 of them niggas in here, man. Another name just popped into my brain, and I don't care if y'all disagree. I don't care if y'all say I'm Barca biased. I think Jules Kounde should be in here ahead of Denzel Dumfries. I don't care if he had that sensational game against, bro, number 35, bro. Like, you let this nigga bully you, bro. Like, I witnessed Denzel Dumfries literally bully number 35, thinking he all the man. You know what I'm saying? Thinking he a BBC legend. Just for him to go into the final and get touched by Nuno Mendes. He went up against an actual left back and then got touched. It was honestly insane, man. I'd honestly put Jules Kounde in here. If you honestly disagree, if you heavily disagree, name your top 3 right backs in the 24-25 season. Go. Stop stuttering, nigga. I'm looking at you, bro. Come on. You got Hakimi in there. You got Trent. You probably got Trent in there. And then you got Jules Kounde. Who you don't got Dumfries ahead of Kounde. You're lying to yourself. The same way you lie to yourself saying you want to spank your shit. Nigga, you've been spanking your shit since the January 3rd. And yes, I'm on your ass, man. So, I don't want to hear none of that, chat. I would put Jules Kounde in here. Kimmich, I'd for sure put Kimmich in here. Julian Alvarez, I'd for sure put Julian Alvarez in here. Julian Alvarez, I know Atletico Madrid didn't win anything. What the fuck did Declan Rice win for him to be here? So I don't want to hear none of that shit. That ass. Declan Rice was not better than Caicedo this season. I don't care, man. For real. What are we talking about here? I don't know what type of dick these journalists were smoking, but this ain't it, man. Cole Palmer. Y'all let me know in the comments how you feel about Cole Palmer, man. Cole Palmer had a great Conference League coming off the bench. Sensational final. He had a great final against PSG. That's probably what brought his stocks up to being here. But chat, the truth is, I don't know why I'm, even yapping this much about what's going on right here, man. I want y'all to understand, bro. This ceremony is for niggas that got clout. If you don't got clout, bro, you're not getting in here. I've already said this multiple times on Twitch. I've already said this multiple times on TikTok Live. You gotta have clout to be in here. You gotta have clout. This is not about football, bro. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing here? That's why you have seen Lamine Yamal overshadow Rafinha. Rafinha has had a sensational 64 games, 38 goals, 23 assists, 61 goals and assists in 64 games. That is disgusting. La Liga, Super Cup, La Liga player of the tournament. Should also be Champions League player of the tournament. Argue with your grandmother. You know what I'm saying? Hat against Bayern, 5 goals against Real Madrid, 5 goals on their head, nigga. 5 goals against Benfica. Lamine Yamal overshadows this because he has clout. That's what y'all gotta understand before y'all get mad at me and stuff, but it's just the facts. Did Lamine Yamal have a better season than Rafinha? Stats-wise, no. When it comes to stats, Lamine Yamal and Rafinha, they're not in the same category. Rafinha has completely swept the floor with Lamine Yamal. But Lamine Yamal got clout, bro. He's famous as hell. Like you could like ask a random American kid to name a player, he gonna say Lamine Yamal. He's marketable as fuck too. So, and Lamine Yamal is good though, child. Like he's brought like he's also made Rafinha this good too though. Like if I'm being honest, he's made him this demon too. Lamine Yamal has like unlocked this side of Rafinha as well though. Like y'all cannot lie. Let me name my top 5 predictions before I get into my actual top 5. My top 5 prediction, my personal top 5 would be, you could call me Barca bias. I genuinely don't care. Lamine Yamal would be in there. This is not in order, by the way. Lamine Yamal would be in here. Mbappe would be in here. Dembele would be in here. Rafinha, and I'm putting Pedri. I don't know where the Vitinha guy came from to being in this list. Every month I'm seeing these new rank lists. I know y'all been seeing it too. These new rank lists about who's gonna win the Ballon d'Or. I don't know how on God's green earth Vitinha managed to sneak his way in here. I don't know how. I genuinely do not know how, man. I am lost for words how he gets in here ahead of Pedri, especially. Did Vitinha have a good season? He had a spectacular season. I will not take that away from him. But he is not top 5 in the Ballon d'Or. Argue with your grandmother, bitch. I'm not arguing. I'm not arguing with y'all. I'm dead ass not gonna argue with y'all, man. Dead ass. So that'd be my top 5 personally. He could be in the top 10 for all I care. I think he was that good. But in my opinion, Pedri, whether he's top 5 or not, he gotta be in the top 10 this season. Facts. Hey, shout out to Scott McTominay. I feel like I haven't talked about him. Scott McTominay, yeah, bro, going from the rainy, trifling days in Manchester, man. Stadium about to fall apart, man. Them old ass training grounds. Horrible, like, you know what I'm saying, journalists harassing them, you know what I'm saying. A lot of Man United fans not liking him. For him to go to Italy, having a glow up, and being nominated for the Ballon d'Or. Yo, bro, I'm so happy for you, man. Man, for real. That is a nasty, nasty upgrade, man. That's like going from one of them broke ATL bitches to a beautiful queen. Seriously. Shout out Scott McTominay, man. McTominay is a great example to leave that toxic relationship. I know you're in it right now. You're watching my video. You know that girl be yelling at you, or for the ladies, you know that guy be yelling at you, you know what I'm saying? Leave the toxic relationship. I know, bro. The pussy feels spectacular. Feels like it's out of this world. You gotta put yourself first. Leave that relationship now. Look at Scott McTominay improving himself. This is a good example, bro. Do what you want with your life. You feel what I'm saying? But Scott McTominay is another reason why you should leave that relationship. Shout out to Scott McTominay and all. But this is bad looks for Man United, bro. The guy leaves your team. Everybody was complaining about how trash he was, how trifling that guy was playing as a midfielder for a club like Manchester United. He leaves. He's a nominee for the Ballon d'Or. We're not saying he's going to win it, but, bro, he's there. Improve yourself, ladies and gentlemen. Improve yourself. I'm not gonna lie, he really my MVP in this whole nominees. Obviously, y'all know I'm rooting for Barcelona players and stuff, but shout out to Scott McTominay, man. Fair play to you, man. For real, bro. Like I think we can all agree, bro. We are happy for him, man. For real. This is crazy, man. I used to call Jude Bellingham the Black Scott McTominay. Now look at him. They're on the same list. Wow. But I don't know, chat. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the Ballon d'Or thingamajiggy, man. Y'all let me know who you all think gonna win it. I'm pretty sure we all know my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's just Inigo Martinez to Al Nassr. Bitch! Where did this come from, my nigga? Where? Where did this come from? Where? I've been ranting about the Ballon d'Or for 20 odd minutes, and this is what comes up at the end. Inigo Martinez to Al Nassr. Here we go. He will terminate his contract at Barca and leave for free. How on God's green earth do we not get a how do we not get an offer from a Saudi team? How? I'm fucking done. I'm done. How? ¿Qué es esto, bro? How? How do we not get an offer from a Saudi team? Are we gay? Do we like dicks? Bro, I've been ranting about the Ballon d'Or. I've been ranting about 30 other niggas for a cool amount of time. And now I come back to Inigo Martinez to Al Nassr. Here we go. I'm done. Ladies and gentlemen, leave a like and click the subscribe button. I love y'all boys. I love y'all girls. I'm done. Do you know how crazy it is not to get an offer from a Saudi team? Do you know how poorly managed you have to be to not get an offer? Darwin Núñez is out here getting a whole big offer. I'm done. Chat, if I continue doing this, I might fuck around and get this YouTube channel up out of here. Dickel. Yo, whoever's in charge of Barcelona, we can't just say Dickel no more. Who else is in charge? Y'all doing a horrible job, my nigga. How do you not get an offer from a Saudi team? How? I gotta make a TikTok about this shit. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta make a TikTok about this shit. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is absurd. Are we dead ass? Are we serious? Our main starting center back is not getting a fee. We're not getting a dime off this bitch, my nigga. And it's from Saudi. They collect all the dusty, rusty player like Darwizzy. Liverpool's getting bank off that shit. Joao Felix they're getting bank off that shit. But our starting center back, we don't get a dime off that bitch. Are we serious? No, Creo, man. I'm out of here. Listen, I love y'all boys, love y'all girls.